Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted Dungeon Master, Brian, returning once again to the show, but not as a Dungeon Master. Nope, this evening we have a special episode of The Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, in which Koosh will be running the likes of us Hard Slingers through another one of his harrowing chapters as he tries to once again annihilate Elis the Stata Kata, Ananon, whatever the fuck Junior named that damn dragonborn, and of course Dorian the elf, played by Nick. And I just want everybody to know that with the re-advent of this Corona COVID crisis 2.0, we are still going to try to put something out for everybody. I know that right now we are unable to get all the Hard Slingers back around the table of judgment in the Rage Room, but that does not mean that we will be without material. In fact, we just recently wrapped up the Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, so I will be editing that episode as well. And then after that, I will be taking the helm once again as the Dungeon Master of an all-new AP, something that we'll be playing online. But look forward to that coming out. Until the next session then, remember, warm up your dice and top off your glass as Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents The Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, Episode 9.
I know before we ended last time, we healed up with our potions.
That is correct.
I just wanted to say I also used some lay on hands on myself.
That's all good. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Is that with your right hand or your left hand?
With both hands, dude. It's a two-hand
My.
job.
Fucking multi-fister. Two-fisted. Nick, what you drinking tonight?
Stella.
Why do I have two windows of you, Brian? I see you on two screens. There we go. That's better.
Fucking awesome. One for each hand.
That's right.
So wherever you turn, you
Trying to dodge those lay on hands.
No matter where you go, you can't get away from it.
They're everywhere.
Oh, fuck. Junior, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking baby Modelo's.
Baby?
What?
Baby Modelo's. They're called, like how they have the Coronita?
Yeah.
They're like baby Modelo's.
Look at this Mongo bottle of Woodford.
Holy shit, that's the Costco size.
Right.
Yeah, it was either from Costco or it was regifted. Tony gave it to me for my birthday, I think. So, Merry Christmas. I'm not. Ah, shit. Fuck you. All right, I'm trying to. Maybe I could turn this way a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna try some new dice and see how this goes. I feel like I'm missing a few.
Did you buy dice?
No, not in time. I'm gonna order some, but I'm gonna try the other sets that I have.
You getting new dice, man?
I need new dice. Do you know how shitty I rolled last time?
Dude, that's not the dice, man. Don't make the
Yeah.
same mistake Brian made. The problem's not the dice.
The dice, I'm telling
holder.
you.
I'm trying to fix this up here because.
No, the dice holder makes enough mistakes on his own.
That's better. Keep it gas a little.
Solely the dice.
Buying dice is just running from your problems, man.
You're trying to mask something else entirely.
My
Are we
hand
ready
looks
to
so
play,
cute around
Cooch,
the
or
ball.
what are we doing tonight?
I'm just scrolling till I get to some monster sheets. That's all.
Just like
Oh, there we go.
around buying
Got 'em.
shit on
Yeah,
eBay,
right
or
there.
what are you doing, man?
Here and they're ready to kill you. There we
Oh,
go.
hold on. I need 1
But
second.
you're wondering why I called all of you here today. I guess you bored Junior into absence.
We'll be fine. All right, perfect. All right.
Is this episode 8 or 9?
9, buddy.
9.
We're gonna get. I think. I don't know if we want to leave this in there, but I think we're gonna end at 10, man. That or we'll all just die right now. So.
No, that's fine. I was actually going to ask you how
Yeah.
far you want to extrapolate this out.
Yeah, I don't really want to. I mean, there might be some things that are like lingering, obviously, with stuff that we set up with Dorian and other people, but I kind of just want to stop after Gillen.
Yeah, after if there's any loose ends, let's do it in person.
Makes sense to me.
It makes the editing much easier too, because I don't even edit this. This is too chaotic
Just
to edit.
raw.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Everyone's good, I assume.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, I think I'm ready as well. So I guess we can get started. Are you kicking us off, Brian, or should I?
Actually, let's let Junior kick us off.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm bad at this.
Don't say any of your Spanish, little modito.
Mojito.
Let's hear it, Junior. Bring us in.
You bring us in. I like when you do it.
Fuck's sake. Nick, you want to give it a shot?
No, I think I'm okay.
All right. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast, episode 9 of Cush's character Crusher, the sinister secret of Saltmarsh. You join myself and fellow Hard Slingers, Junior and Nick, as the merciless DM Cush makes his way with his swathing sword, just basically just chewing our hit points like they're Tic Tacs.
Okay, that part is true. I don't know if we can call it character crusher. I haven't killed anyone yet, but maybe we'll
Down
get
to either
At
way.
one point, I had 1 point.
it.
I
Good
think
deal.
Nick was saved
Dorian's
by divine intervention.
On the ground 3 times. You complain
Yeah, how
about
many
one.
times have it been saved?
I think
In
twice.
this campaign, or are we talking?
Just this campaign.
Just this one, he's been on the ground 3 times. So he was down 3 times within 8 sessions. So it's pretty. I think that's pretty good. I think everyone's gone down at least once.
Yeah.
I think I've got that going for me.
Nope, I haven't gone down yet.
All right, let's kick this off.
Oh, you know what? I did. Sorry, I was at 0 at one point.
Yeah, I think you went down 1 point.
Yeah, I went down one time and then I got 1 hit point back.
It was against Sambalay. Only Alanon was still up when he made
I had to
it.
make a deal with the devil. Or the
You guys are
maid.
making a lot of these backroom deals with these these nefarious characters that are eventually going to steal your soul and your blood and your scales.
Not
Only
gonna get
Ellis
any
has
of it.
walked the walk.
Take anything from us if we're all dead.
It's true. If you manage to kill yourself, no one can take anything from you. There's a lesson that you shouldn't take away from that, but that's fine. All right, getting into it, we're going to be getting back into the Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh. This is session 9, and I'm going to just jump in with a recap. So last session, the party was able to see what was in the room that they were investigating the session before, and they found an ancient relic for Alanon's Paladin Order, which was the Sword of Roland. They also found the about 1,000 gold pieces that was going to be promised to Sam Belay, significantly less than the 10,000 that they initially promised him. After digging through the things and deciding to leave the gold behind, they decided to check out one last room before coming back up to the deck. In this room, they found the 3 lizard folk that were recently added to the list of crew members. After leading these lizard folk to the bosun's quarters, the party ended up being divided in half within the room, and Dorian went down for the 3rd time in the short campaign.
Yeah.
Finally prompting his patron to intervene. So with a little aid from Asmodeus, the party was able to turn the tides and kill the lizard folk. After investigating the room that the lizard folk were in, looking around and sending Oceanus to survey around the ship, Oceanus ended up leaving, and the group heard much merriment coming from the deck. Going out to investigate what was going on, they saw what remained of Sam Belay tied to the mast, with his arms behind him, eyes plucked out of his sockets, and his stomach gutted open like a fish, with his entrails left hanging out. And that takes us to where we are now. I don't know if we ever got. I don't believe we did. We didn't really get anyone's reactions to what they saw. So if anyone wants to talk a little bit about how their character reacts to what they saw, this is the time to do it. And then
Now,
we'll kick back in.
What's the weather like outside? It's rainy.
It's still raining.
Is it dark?
And it was raining really hard. Something that was really, really stood out to you guys, and we mentioned this briefly in the session, was that you could hear the merriment over the rain, and that was surprising to you. And so they're still like singing and dancing around the mast right now. They've all got like flagons of ale too.
What's
All
the
right.
visibility, you said?
The visibility it's not that bad. The front of the ship is a little bit harder to see, so the bow of the ship is a little bit harder to see, but you're able to make out everything in front of you.
So what time is it? I guess I should ask.
Oh, it is still night, so it's probably, at this point, it's probably midnight.
Okay.
You guys got onto the ship at like dusk. And then you've been investigating around for a couple hours or so.
Slaughtering as we're getting our asses handed.
Fair enough to say.
All right. Well, Alan,
I've seen. Go ahead, Al-Anon, please.
well, it seems like our debt to Sam Belay is no longer an issue.
You mean souffle?
Yeah. Poor bastard. And with that, he's actually going to say a prayer to his deity, and even though he spared us, he wishes him well in the afterlife.
Awesome.
I've seen a lot of death in my days, but I've never seen such cruel malice and had people rejoice in such slaughter, such heinous acts. I wonder if perhaps we might be able to scuttle this ship with all these rats on board.
So while you guys are talking, you quickly, still assessing the situation, you're able to clock who you assume to be the captain based on his attire. It's a little bit more resplendent than the rest. It's a red coat with gold embroidering. And when you look over towards him, he quickly makes eye contact with you, and he's all smiles. He like puts his hand up, he like points at Sam Belay, and then he goes to he taps the first mate, and then he goes and he grabs 2 flagons of ale. The first mate comes, follows him, and then grabs a third, and they start moving towards the 3 of you. I don't know if you guys want to react to that at all.
Act natural.
Yes, I would like to walk forward with my chest out, as though I'm embracing this man.
Okay, perfect. And so I assume that means you're in the front, right, as opposed to the other two.
Well, I'm so short that it's negligent.
It doesn't matter.
It's negligible.
He looks over you. No, he and the first mate come up. The first mate comes up to you, Ellis, hands you the flagon. The captain hands a flagon to each of you, Elenon and Dorian. He says, "So you three are just the ones we've been looking for. Your, if it's fair to say, your captain here was trying to back out of our deal, and so with him indisposed now, I assume it means the three of you can be making that decision. Is that right?"
Well, I should let you know that we were nothing more than hired muscle. That's us all.
Be as it may, you're the three that are left of your little smuggler's operation. Your, again, if it's fair to say, captain, seemed to think it wasn't fair that we changed the price to 1,000 gold pieces, which I assured him was more than fair for the items that he was bringing to us. I don't believe he'd be able to find another seller, certainly. But if we, or should I say, buyer, but with the three of you left, would you say that we make the deal between our two groups here? You help us get the rest of the items from Samboulet's hideouts. We turn over the 1,000 gold pieces to you, and then we can go our separate ways.
Can I make a quick perception check to see I don't want to say morale, but like...
Morale is high.
I was going to say, not morale, like the drunkenness. Like, how drunk are these guys? Like, they seem like they've been
you
partying
can give me an insight check.
Insight check?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is... Insight. That is 4. I know.
Did you add that -1 to it?
No, I got a +1, so...
Jesus.
So anyone can make this check if they want, but Alanon, you think everyone's just wasted.
All
I
right.
want to make an insight check on the captain and see if he's genuine about his offer to us.
Yeah.
Or if he's got some underlying malicious intent to have us strung up alongside old Samboulet.
All right, perfect.
17.
17. Yeah, with a 17, you can tell that he seems fairly honest about what he intends to do. But he doesn't seem like he trusts you 100%. So you think if things go haywire, you could end up like Samboulet is now, but for the most part, you believe what he has to say.
I take my flagon and swill it down all the way. And I say, we were no more loyal to Samboulet than anybody else, but we are for hire. And if that is what you're hiring us for, we're here. And I want to make what is that? Probably a deception, right?
Yeah, go for it.
11.
11, he kind of gives you a stare back, but with what you're saying, he's enticed by the idea that you guys could have some sort of deal here. So he says, he like slaps you on the back after you finish your ale, and says, "That's
Roll for initiative!"
I'd like to hear. That's exactly what I'd like to hear. Well, we'll all round up 3 of ourselves. You 3 get ready, and then we can make our way to the hideouts, get the last of the crates onto the jolly boat, And then when we come back here, we can give you your gold, and then we can send you back with the jolly boat you came in on. Does that sound good to the rest of you?
Yeah.
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 Why not?
All right. Excellent.
I'm exhausted after everything that's gone on leading up to this point. Would it be possible for us to have a cabin to refreshen up?
You could take a nap on the boat back. You could rest your feet while we get ready, but we need to be moving. It's already midnight, and we want to get the equipment, and we just want to ship off.
Well, just tell us what you need us to do then.
All right. Just wait here. I'll get Jordan and I will get the jolly boat ready. We'll bring one more man with us, and then we can set off. So you see the first mate and the captain leave. They go talk to the other crew members, and then just to kind of give a little refresher on what's on deck, you saw the captain, you saw the first mate, the wizard, and then you saw 3 other crew members up on deck.
Okay.
And then so the captain, the first mate, and one of the crew members are getting together. They'll be riding the jolly boat to ship off. You guys probably have like 15 or so minutes to mill about if you'd like. And then they call you 3 over to join them on the jolly boat before they go.
Do we have a few moments alone though, right?
Yep.
All right, real quick. Now, when we first got on the boat with Sambalay, was the wizard the one that he first got greeted by, or was it the captain?
It was, well, you were greeted by just a plain crew member, but you remember that Sambalay left to go speak with the wizard.
With the wizard, okay. It wasn't the wizard and the captain aren't the same person though.
No,
That's what I'm
they're
wondering.
2 different people.
Okay.
You know they're gonna kill us when they're done with us, right?
That is my fear.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
We could either try to make it back to land and make a stand there with half the crew, or scuttle this boat and take one of the jolly boats out. Those are really our only 2 options, but they're going to kill us.
I was thinking about doing it on the beach.
Oh, sex on the beach.
Are you drinking again?
Give a nice backward drop, get a waterfall back in there.
That kind of scene, huh?
So it wasn't just walks on the beach that you enjoy, Dorian.
Pillaging on the beach too.
If
Well,
I don't think that the wizard would disembark the vessel. I think that he'd send his hired muscle. And if that's the case, I say we take them on the land. Because if we stay on this vessel, or we come back to it, we'll not get off it alive. They're gonna fucking kill us.
Yeah.
I agree. That'd be a better idea.
They've already double-crossed Sambalay before we could. And,
At least that way, before the word gets back that we already killed some of their muscle.
well, once they see what's on that beach with those other dead men, they're gonna wonder how we became employed with Sambalay. I say that we get on the shore, hopefully get the element of surprise when they see those other Sambalay's other dead henchmen, and we take them right there.
I agree. We should have not a safe word, an attack word.
But perhaps
Give me
before
the
we leave, is there any way that we can compromise the integrity of the hull of this vessel before we leave? Some way that we could puncture the hull, that while we're leaving, it's sinking. Dorian, is there any way you could call your water lover? Perhaps Oceananus can make it back.
Man, I don't know where he went. He just disappeared. He ran off. He's a coward.
Have you ever seen a mermaid's vagina? The Lighthouse, very good movie. Little out of character.
This guy suckered me in watching this movie that way.
Have you seen that movie, The Lighthouse? Sorry to break character. great movie. You got to check that out. Actually shows a mermaid vagina if you've ever been curious as to what it looks like. Anyways, back to the vessel that's about to sink. So, I don't know. Did we notice anything explosive-wise or something down below?
I know there's a few dead lizards down there. And you did fry a parakeet.
Well, he was promising me pieces of 8. I wasn't receiving anything. What about you, Eleanor? Is there any way your deity can sink this vessel after we leave it?
I don't think him and I have made such a strong bond yet. I don't think he's willing to grant me any favors.
I don't know what good he is then.
Hey, don't speak about my god that way.
There, you stood up for him. Perhaps you got better graces now.
Actually,
What up? It's
down below the deck, is there anything that could like potentially catch on fire?
Go ahead and make a check. Go ahead and give me like a retroactive investigation or something like that.
13.
13. You remember there's a decent amount of cloth, but nothing that really like starts a fire or explosion. Obviously, the cloth could catch fire, but that's about it.
I want to do one of those as well, if I may.
Yeah.
$12. Not very well.
No.
Perhaps methane.
The only additional information you'd have is that in there is now the parts from the dragons that were being smuggled. So those probably actually will not ignite very well.
I was gonna say, how flammable is
Low.
the
the
Dragon
build.
scale's pretty unflammable.
I was gonna say my holy ointment.
Holy ointment.
It's got to have some kind of flam. That ale. What was the proof of it? Tell me 90.
Yeah, I don't have anything other than just straight up spark and a flame down in the bilge. But
Yeah, same here.
well, I guess we'll make it back to the shore then, if there's no other way to get around this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
Okay. You guys settle in on what you wish to do, and that's when you guys are called over to join them on the jolly boat. So you enter into the jolly boat. It's the 3 of you plus the captain, the first mate, and just a random crew member. And you take your long, about like 15-minute row back to shore. And when you get to shore, you get off the jolly boat. What's there to greet them are 2 bodies of bandits. And then when he sees this, the captain turns to the 3 of you and says, I see how the 3 of you were hired now. Makes perfect sense. You must hire the best man for the job. I can agree with Sambalay in regards to that.
Yes, there was an interview process that was involved. As you
Quite
Surprising.
reckless. I should consider it myself going forward. Well, do the 3 of you know where Sambalay kept the goods? I'm not sure about the exact direction to be going.
He kept them in the cave, but there was a manifest back in his private quarters.
All right, perfect. Could any of you lead the way or tell us the way to go?
I'll be more than happy to take you, Captain. Take you where it was at.
All right.
Does he break off with the rest of the people as he follows me back to his, or does he have one of his guards with him?
the first mate would at least come with them.
Okay, that would leave
so
the one henchman alone then, right? With those two?
It would.
Yeah, it'd be the first mate.
No, the first mate is with the captain.
Oh, okay, the first mate, sorry.
So I got the captain and the first mate, and you guys
Got
Okay,
that other dude.
take that other motherfucker out. So I'll start winding him back through the caverns.
All right, perfect. Okay, so you're winding him through the caverns. What are the two of you doing?
Making small talk with the crew member, waiting for Ellis and the captain and the first mate to at least be out of sight and giving them a few minutes to kind of dissipate out in the distance.
Okay, yeah, you see Ellis and then the first mate and captain turn the corner. You hear their footsteps for a bit, and then you don't hear their footsteps anymore. It takes like a minute or two, but then the footsteps don't really they can't be heard.
Were they carrying like torches or anything like with them through the caves, or was
the cave was lit,
Was
so
lit?
no,
Okay.
they weren't carrying torches or anything.
okay? So we don't see a silhouette or hear footsteps anymore.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, sorry we didn't catch your name there, sailor. I'm Al-Anon. This is my buddy Dorian. What should we
Oh.
call you?
That's convenient. My name is Florian. Hi, Dorian.
Hi, Florian.
Any relation? Dorian, you guys don't look alike.
Normally, first names don't really mean any relation. It's that'd be if all Al-Anons knew each other. Kind of an odd thing.
It would be. So have you been on this beach before?
No, this is my first time. I've actually never been to Saltmarsh before.
Oh. Well, you're in luck. We actually have a tradition for all the new beginning people that have been to Saltmarsh.
Is it sort of a hazing?
A little bit. I'm sure you were accustomed to it when you first became a crew member on the ship.
Oh yeah. They hold you down upside down in the salt water for a bit. You gotta hold your breath for about a minute or so, and they pull you back up.
Well, this one's not as bad. Tell
No.
Dorian. What do they
Yeah,
have to do? on
really
their-
torture. We kind of just kill you.
And with
Okay.
that,
He tries his weapon.
I thought you were gonna go for a strike at least.
All right, everyone, roll initiative. I was ready for you guys to say how you attack.
Oh, I was gonna wait for him to
I
like.
didn't know that
chip.
either.
You gotta count like 5 sand dollars or something. He's like, what the hell? And then stab him with a sword. All right, initiative. Al-Anon got a 3.
Jesus Christ. All right, what did you get,
Oh.
Dorian?
This dice, man.
What did you say, Dorian?
20.
You had a 1?
20.
20. Okay.
Sounded just the same from my perspective. Just want to say that now.
What's your dex?
Dex.
Oh shit, that means he got a 20.
Oh shit.
+1.
All right, we're both gonna roll. Go ahead and roll again.
4.
All right, he beats you by 1. Wait, was it a 4 on the dice, or was it 4 total? 4 plus
4
dex.
total.
4 total? Okay, yeah, he does beat you by 1. All right.
I should have just sank it right into him.
Okay, now that we're in initiative, Dorian, I'm going to give you an important piece of information. Your Eldritch Blast, now that you have a blessing from Asmodeus, is now a D12 for damage dice
Ooh.
instead of the usual D10. So you're going to be doing more damage. Hopefully, you'll take somebody down, but you'll still go down just as fast.
Oh, damage!
All right. So since Dorian, you were the one that said we're gonna kill you, the bandit is gonna strike at you first, most obviously. That is a 21 to hit. and
Yeah,
he will do 3 points of slashing damage to you as he slashes into your arm. Dorian, how do you retaliate in this surprise attack gone wrong?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna do an Eldritch Blast then. What is that? 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. For 9 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, you get a great Eldritch Blast off on this guy. He loses his footing a little bit. Elena, how do you take advantage of this opportunity?
Alanon's gonna make his way closer to him and pull out Roland's long sword, which is a short sword, and strike to hit with a 20, not natural.
Unnatural 20. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is D8. Oh, max damage for 10 points of damage. Wait, 11, because I get a +1 as well.
Nice. Max damage would be 10 with the +1. Is your strength
dueling.
+4?
No, it's max damage 8 +2 for my dual.
Short swords are a D6.
This is my. You're right then.
So you do 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Sorry, I had it. That's that special sword with the +1.
Damn, that's good damage, dude.
Yeah.
So you slash into this bandit while he's his footing is off. You cleave right into his chest, and he falls to the ground motionless.
Yes.
All right. Now I need Ellis, and I'm going to have the other people roll perception to see if they hear this combat.
You want me to roll perception as well?
Yep.
10.
10. You do not hear it. The DC was 15. The captain doesn't seem to notice anything, but the first mate, you hear the first mate say, "Captain, I thought I heard something behind us." And
as soon as he says that, I said, "No, it was in front of us. Maxwell was up there."
Who?
Maxwell. He's the one that had the manifest.
Maxwell. That's the first I've heard about him. But Bjorn, you said the sound was behind us, and then Bjorn is gonna nod. You can give me a persuasion check. I'm gonna contest it with Bjorn's.
All right.
3. Fuck that die. You're out of here.
Unfortunately for you, Bjorn got a 5.
Oh no.
Bjorn nods, and that's really all the captain needed to trust Bjorn over you, especially with like the history that they have. They turn around, they go off into that direction. I assume you follow tail?
Yes, behind them.
Behind them. Okay, perfect. The 3 of you go, and then you finally, actually, give you guys a little bit of time. You guys you estimate, you guys are starting to hear footsteps again, and you're hearing them a little bit sooner because people are running now. It's a little bit louder than when they were walking. You estimate you have maybe 30 seconds or so before they come back. What do you want to do in that time?
Should we just try to get ready, or should we try to hide the body and hide ourselves, like kind of surprise attack them?
Oh no, but you guys gotta think.
Bodies. Yeah, there's dead bodies on the beach all over the place. Just lie low by the cave.
Yeah.
Dorian, I set you up for a good one. I mean, you
All right,
had
so
him count
you take
himself.
30 seconds to bicker amongst
What, you
yourselves.
haven't died enough?
So while you two are bickering, the captain of you guys clock the captain and the first mate come back, They see the body of the crew member, and they immediately turn towards Ellis.
That's good because as soon as they do, I attack immediately.
All right, perfect. Roll initiative.
All right.
Well-
We'll get something better this time. Yeah. 15 for Al-Anon.
15 for Al-Anon. Okay.
12.
12. 12 was from Ellis, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then Dorian, what did you get?
2.
Jesus Christ. And
I don't think these dice have negatives on them.
all right. Al-Anon, Ellis is reeling back to attack. What do you do?
Al-Anon is going to attack, I guess, whoever's closest, the captain or the first mate. I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
It doesn't really matter, so I'll let you pick who's closer to you.
All right, I'll attack the captain.
Okay.
All right, attacking the
We're-
captain.
Sorry, some consequences of this. That means, Ellis, that means the captain is to your right, and then the first mate is to your left.
Okay.
And then also Dorian would be closest to you is also the captain.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys are, let's just say 15 feet away. So Al-Anon, you close that gap of 15 feet. And Ellis, you are still, let's just say you had a 10-foot lag behind the captain and the first mate. Okay,
I'm
so Al-Anon,
following
you close the
the
distance.
captain, though.
Huh? Sorry?
I'm going to follow the captain, though.
Okay. All right, Al-Anon, go ahead and make your attack.
All right. That is going to be 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
Oh, man.
Okay. Ellis, you
Tripped
can
over
make
a rock.
You didn't get a sneak attack, or not a sneak attack, a surprise attack, but I will give you advantage on your first attack because you're ready to do so.
First attack. 15.
And this is on who? The captain or the
The
first
captain. The
mate?
captain.
That will hit.
And the second attack, 18.
Both of those hit.
Okay.
Al-Anon is already next to the captain, and you had advantage, so you have sneak attack on your first attack.
8, 5, 13, 14 points of damage.
Ooh, nice. So you, as usual, get two good sink two blades into the gut of your victim, so to say. All right.
Methodology.
Now the pirate captain will go. He will. Oh shit! Oh fuck! That's pretty cool. All right, he will draw his cutlass, and then from his back, he will take out a hand crossbow. He's going to take 2 attacks. He's going to fire the hand crossbow at Dorian, and then he's going to swing at you, Ellis, with his longsword, or his cutlass, I should say. All right, Ellis. I assume a what is this? A 23 hits. Dorian, 16. So that's probably going to hit you as well.
Yeah.
Dorian, you take 6 points of damage.
God.
Ellis, you are going to be taking. You're going to take 5 points of damage from the longsword. And then after this, the first mate will act. The first mate is going to step up to Al-Anon, and he's going to swing at you, Al-Anon. He also has 2 attacks, and he's just going to take them both on you.
Okay.
All right, one's going to miss. The other is a hard 20.
Oh,
wow.
the hard 20.
Al-Anon, you take you take 11 points of damage.
Oh, fuck.
As he's swinging to you.
Jesus.
Dorian, what do you do?
Since the captain fired at me, I'm gonna fire back at him with an Eldritch Blast.
Perfect.
What was that? 17 to hit.
No hit.
Yeah, baby. Poke this fool.
For 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, solid. All right, Alderon, it is your turn. You could feel the radiant energy flowing from your sword. It's just begging to hit something right now. What do you do?
Pray to your god, brother.
I think I am gonna have to. Oh, Jesus. not my god. The other one.
The other one.
All right, attacking again. I'm gonna attack the first mate that caused all the damage to me.
Holy shit, it's hot in here, man. I'm sweating like a dog.
For 23 to hit.
That hits.
And D6 max damage, so that is 6.
Max damage is 10 points.
Yeah, but I also want to use Divine Smite.
All right. Now that you've used Divine Smite, you're probably going to need to re-roll that dice. So when you use Divine Smite, you feel that radiant energy flow through the sword. The rust that was on it fades off, and then the missing piece of the blade forms with radiant light. For a minute after you either use Divine Smite or cast some sort of Paladin Smite, the sword is going to be considered a longsword again. So you'll get to roll a d8 for damage. It's going to be completely radiant damage. So go ahead and roll your d8 for your sword and then your 2 d8s for your smite.
All right. All right, d8 for the sword. Oh, that's horrible. That is 2, so 4 with my, do I get to add my dueling?
Yes.
Okay, so that is, should be, sorry, if it's longsword, it's...
Oh, okay, then your max damage should be higher if you have the...
Yeah, hold on, sorry. It's 5, 7 points of damage for the regular, and the 2 radiant is an additional 5 points.
So,
where's that grade?
You rolled so
3 and a
bad.
2. I know, I rolled bad.
All right, but for the rest of the combat, you're going to have a proper longsword.
All right.
Shit.
All right.
Sorry.
So good.
Remix.
All right. So, Ellis swings into this first mate. It's a solid hit off. You guys see the sword glowing bright at this time, but it is the captain's turn. Oh, okay. All right. I think you guys are going to be okay. Ellis, what is your AC?
14.
Okay, you're still going to get hit. Dorian, I think you're going to get missed. This is a 10. All right. Ellis, you take 5 more points of damage. And now the first mate will act.
And I fall down onto the sandy beach.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Do I see a light with tentacles coming out of it?
We'll think about it.
My light, tentacles.
And the first mate, he rolled a fucking 5 and a 6. So the first mate's gonna miss you, Elenon. He's like blinded by the light you've got going on with the sword.
Right.
Dorian, you may act. You've just seen Elenon's sword light up. You saw. Oh wait, Ellis, we skipped your turn. We went from Elenon to. Yeah, go ahead and swing. Tell me how you go down swinging. Go ahead and roll twice. Go
down with a fight. He's a feisty little one.
With both of my swords, as I crumple to the knees, I fall forward with them. 12 and 17.
17 hits. You can roll sneak attack for that one.
3, 9, 10 points of damage on the captain.
The captain is looking really fucked up. So
Not as fucked up as I am.
No, not quite. He looks almost as fucked up as you, is the way I would describe it to everyone else, because you can't see at this point. Actually, this happened before he fucked you up, right? So you saw, you get into him, you're like, oh man, that guy looks fucked up, wouldn't want to look like him. And then the next turn, you just go down.
Yeah!
All right, sorry about that. Okay, Dorian, you see Ellis fuck up the captain properly, then he gets fucked up. Elanon's sword is bright and shining, but there's still two enemies standing in front of you. What do you do?
Yeah, Dorian's looking pretty fucked up too right now. He's just going to do another Eldritch Blast on the captain. That is 19. That
Nice.
was
Hit.
Fuck yeah.
for 6 points of damage.
All right, Dorian, how do you kill this captain that nearly ended the life of your crew member?
I shoot my Eldritch Blast like that, directly at his head, and just like create a giant hole in front of his face.
Yeah, you shoot the Eldritch Blast, and Alanon, you're like right next to it, so you see like the captain's face crumple inward into the force of that Eldritch Blast, and then a hole just blow through his head.
Fuck.
And the captain falls down. The first mate looks very unhappy. Alanon, it is your turn. What do you do after seeing this?
I want to make an intimidation check, and so now is your time. He sends moonlight over. What?
Jesus Christ, what's happening, man?
He said mood lighting. He's like, brighten it up.
Yeah, it was too bright above me.
That's because you're dead.
I don't want to follow the light, man. I'm already dying. This is the dim lights that are attacking me at this point.
All right, intimidation. That is 16. I'm telling him with my brightly lit sword. Now's the time to leave if you want to spare your life.
Let's see here. Okay, he's gonna contest that roll. 16 is pretty good, so you may have this. Okay. We both need to roll again. I rolled a 16.
All right.
All right. Same time.
9,
All right.
12.
9. So
All right.
you got it. So he falters for a second. He looks like he doesn't care. He's gonna swing into you. And then he slowly starts to lower his longsword and starts moving towards the jolly boat. Ellis, I need you to make a death save. And then after that, Dorian and...
The hard 20, yeah, baby!
Wait, really? Awesome. Okay, you are back up with 1 hit point, and you
I
see
say, kill him. Do not let him leave.
you see him backing away. Wait, you say kill him?
Yes.
All right, his turn is
Let's
after
make
first,
it
so I gotta see what happens. The first mate brings his sword back up, but he's still backing away. Dorian, what are you doing? He's at this point. He's at the jolly boat, ready to go.
Got the jolly boat? He's already at the boat right now.
Yeah,
It's gonna take 2 people to row that jolly boat. He's just gonna be.
He's got 2
rowing in
arms, buddy.
circles.
This is the go around in circles.
So I turn to Alice and Alanon, like, if he goes back and he makes it back to the boat, he's going to bring everyone else back here.
Kill him. Don't let him leave.
Yeah.
I remain silent.
So as he does that, I cast an Eldritch Blast directly at the first mate.
Okay.
15.
15 misses.
Oh no!
Shit.
Aladon, it's your turn.
Oh,
You
shit.
said you weren't going to act earlier. What are you doing now? He's
getting on
from
the
you.
boat.
I would say
Yeah.
he is about 30 feet away. From Ellis, he's going to be about 40.
Feet, huh? Hold on.
So you can make it in your movement, but before you didn't want to do anything. So I don't know what you intend to do.
By all means, take your time, Aladon.
I'm confident.
This is a long
Oh
30.
my
This is a
God.
long 6 seconds.
You can see you're conflicted with your religion.
I am conflicted.
Move it from your way.
He's going to actually. He's going to hold his action, but he wants to drop his sword and get a javelin ready.
Okay. All right. You drop your sword. You get a javelin ready. Ellis, it is your turn.
He's
This
40
guy's
feet away.
40 feet away. So
I
you
run-
won't necessarily be able to reach him with a melee attack.
No, I run 30 feet and then fire at him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 20-40 hit.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 points.
6 points. You fire and you hit him in the shoulder. It doesn't look good for Roy, but it looks like he can still try and power through it. It is the first mate's turn. He gets in the boat and he starts kicking off of shore.
At that point, Alanon wants to launch that javelin.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit.
Oh, it missed horribly with a nat 1.
Oh fuck. Am I in front of that?
Yeah, you're in front of that. Go ahead and roll against Dorian. I mean, not Dorian, Ellis.
Roll against Ellis?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. 1d6. You want me to hit him with
gotta-
damage?
No,
You gotta
no,
roll
roll to
D20.
hit him.
Oh, roll to hit him. All right, that's going to be a 11 to hit.
All right,
Miss.
that's going to miss, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
So
It would have hit Irwin.
javelin sails by Ellis's ear, and then falls harmlessly into the water after that. Dorian, it's on you.
I'll start running 30 feet ahead of me too, but at the same time, turn over to Alanon and be like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Well, point fingers, you had your chance on the beach.
And so I'll pretty much get up next to Ellis and then fire another Eldritch Blast at the first mate.
Okay,
18.
18 will hit.
Nice.
Smoke him.
For 10 points of damage.
That is exactly enough
Yes.
to kill this guy.
Fuck you.
So you fire your Eldritch Blast, you bore a hole through his chest, and then you see that the blast also bore a hole through the jolly boat, and it begins to take on water as it sinks.
Oh
Nice.
great.
No evidence.
Oh great.
Could have been an accident on the way back. We don't know.
Can I make a history check to see if I remember how many other jolly boats were strapped to the main vessel?
Yeah, go for it.
Or would I already know that? But you think I'd know that?
You know that there's at least one, but that's all you'd know without a roll. You got two. You still have that one that you saw, other than the one that you took.
Well, they've got at least one more boat that they could come back to the shoreline. How long do you think it would be before they make it? They realize that the captain's not coming back.
I don't know, maybe an hour tops, if that, to move cargo and check the manifest.
Yeah,
That's
it's got a couple hours off before they realize something's up.
I've got an idea. Perhaps if we prop the captain up on the beach, just his dead body with his first mate, scarecrows. Perhaps if anybody came in, they would go to them first and allow us to ambush them with our 1 hit point left.
It's like weekend at Barney's. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ahoy!
Be like those inflatable people.
Everything must go.
Oh shit.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, what else? Maybe we could rig it with explosives too. Who knows? Is there anything?
There's no way for you to get back to the other ship at this point.
No, not the ship, but like the beach itself. Like if we prop the bodies up, there was
Oh, okay. Where are you getting explosives, man?
I don't know. I think I had C4 in my adventure pack.
I was trying to avoid that question.
I got a detonator.
I guess I have to ask it still.
I thought I had it in my adventures pack. I don't know. Maybe it was in my priest essential stuff. Vaya con Dios.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh man.
But I suppose we could stand them up at least, and we'll take the boat and hide it. Maybe, or put it up on shore. I don't fucking know.
We can bring it up ashore and punch a hole
The
through
boat,
it.
the boat that's took on water. I mean, you can still grab it. You see basically the tip of it is sitting up from the water right now.
Yeah, I want to pull it up on the shore,
Sure.
just so it looks like it's landed, that it hasn't
Okay.
taken damage, and then take some time and prop these idiots up like they're like milling around a crate, like next to a crate.
Okay.
So it looks from a distance like they're inspecting something.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you doing that on your own, or are other people involved with this?
I'll
Yeah.
do it, man.
Oh.
Everyone's doing it.
Propped like the
Um,
first mate on the crate, like.
All right. Give me a
Got the
group.
captain is all.
Give me a group performance check.
All right.
Bunch of circus idiots here.
Oh yeah, pretty much. That sums it up.
17. What is that with? I got a natural 17.
It adds charisma, and then if you have proficiency, which I assume you don't, you add that.
Nice.
You should have
7.
a pretty good charisma, actually.
I was gonna
did you
say,
Ellis?
7.
7. Dorian?
12.
12. Okay.
my charisma's +3, so that'd be 19.
Okay. So, as a group, you guys do kind of an okay job. Surprisingly, Al-Anon's pulling most of the weight in getting this weekend at Bernie's situation set up.
He's kind of chuckling while he's doing it too.
Or perhaps you guys start to believe that Al-Anon has been watching a lot of television. Okay, so you've got your little setup, and then you see from the boat, you see again the light, the bullseye lantern flickering, giving off the signal, long, short. So that would be dash ...
Did we ever know what that meant?
We deciphered one of them.
You can. I will let you investigate on the shore.
All right.
Go
I
ahead.
actually have that
Anyone
dash
that wants to
dot
investigate,
dot
go
on the
for it.
back.
Dash ... It was B.
9.
9.
Ah,
Got a 4.
investigate is a 5.
Okay. Sorry, what did you get, Dorian?
4.
4. What was the highest one? 9.
I think so.
I say we just don't answer back.
Yeah. With the 9, all you see is the bullseye lantern and some parchment below it that you should have already known was there. That was the one that you guys used to answer back to him before.
Don't answer back to them.
Call
Meet
wait.
them with silence. Perhaps they'll think we ran out of lamp oil or something.
I agree. I mean, either way, if they're on to us, then they will send another jolly boat out with a few more crew members. Maybe we could use the element of surprise.
It's too bad we didn't have any more of those weasels with us.
What are you finding?
Okay, so
A weasel.
let me.
From the front yard, the weasel.
What is exactly your guys' plan here? So you weekend at Bernie's,
It's
and then what,
extended.
you're gonna wait until they show up, or
Well,
what?
I want to make sure that the captain and the first mate are facing away from the shore,
Yeah,
so that their backs are to them. That would be an excuse why they didn't see it.
yeah. No, I already factored that in. You guys, I think, did well enough for that to be okay. But I mean, what's your long-term plan here? You're like, you've set up this weekend in the Bernie situation, and then you guys are just sticking around here.
Now we could either go back to town, which is stupid because we could never go back to that town again.
Yeah.
My
Never
hope.
get to the town.
Well, they don't know us.
We're never going to go back there anyways. My original hope was to try to separate the captain from the first mate back in that original room where that wall had separated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
To
into
try
the
to
cellar?
separate their one from the other.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any way that we could use that same ploy, perhaps we could wait in the mouth of the cave and see how many men come to the shore. You know, we need to know how many the numbers that they have.
Well, we saw. Well, we were below deck, and we didn't know if there was people below deck. For my
We do now. They're fucking dead.
Well, yeah, they're wasted, but even the people that on top of the deck are wasted too.
Yeah, but
So,
the other ones
they
below
might-
deck are wasted. The other ones are just wasted drunk.
Yeah.
But we don't even know if they found those other people yet, too. I mean, we killed like fucking 4 of them in one room and then 3 lizard people, too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we got 7 dead bodies and 1 dead parrot just in one room.
Yeah.
A
And now
fucking,
we got.
It's
Murder-
efficient.
three dead people on the-
You've minimized the cleanup.
it's like a kill room on Dexter.
I mean, I guess we could wait them out by the cave and lure them in that way. I mean, it'd probably be easier. See exactly like what Ellis was saying. See how many numbers we're working with.
Yeah, let's do that.
While you guys are deciding on things, go ahead and give me another investigation check.
All right. Yeah.
$18.
18. Okay.
11.
11. Okay.
17.
17.
17.
Yeah, you scared me for a second there.
That sounded real confident. I got a 6. Teen.
T.
Okay, so while you guys are milling about trying to figure out things to do, and also while you guys were propping up the bodies, you guys found 2 things, and you also came up with a few conclusions. On the captain's person, you found his cutlass, which looked fairly nice, and you found 1 piece of parchment, and something that stuck with you is that even after they figure out what you guys did on the boat and then figure out that the captain is not responding, however long that takes, after that they still have like a 15-minute rowing journey to you. There's going to be quite a long time in which they're rowing towards you if they decide to come to you before they reach you. You'd basically be standing there. You have that time to do whatever you want.
Well, logically, I don't believe that they would send that magic user this way.
I don't think he knows how to swim.
You know, for the most part, most men don't. If we could sink the boat while it's still on the water line, they would be fucked. Of course, I only have a little bit of energy left.
Do these guys have anything on them that medicinal wise that could help
No,
heal
I
us?
already told you what you found on them, so there's nothing else on them.
I got that liquid weed.
Liquid weed.
It's medicinal.
We're We're gonna name this Triage Beach, dude. How many times have we fucking died on it? Oh,
I mean, we can't send anything back on the jolly boat, even because we can't row it. Like,
Nope.
Oh man, do we have? The DM already stole my explosives out of my preacher's pack, so.
Oh yeah. No. What kind of church were you going to, man? Tell me the good word of Fultus.
I know. Fultus, man, shine some rays of light down there. I don't know. We don't have anything much to work with on the beach to go back.
Let me look through some of these crates. Perhaps there's some kind of hard liquor, some kind of spirits or something that might be flammable enough to create some kind of a.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and give me another investigation.
12.
Now, it looks like it's basically all goods that you guys intended to smuggle anyway. It was just the dragon scales and teeth and whatnot.
Well, I hate to say it, but other than propping these idiots up to buy us some time to get out of here, if we're just going to wait on the beach, I mean, maybe we could separate some of their party from one another, but we can't fight them head on. I'm too far fucked up right now.
I mean, the way the men look on board, they might not even really respond to it. I mean, half of them were pissed drunk anyways.
Have they launched the other jolly boat that we can see from here?
No, right now they're still just sending out that signal.
Did we
Yeah.
ever know? Can
Dot,
we
dot.
make a history check to see if we remember what Sam Belay sent back?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I'd like to help with that.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
10,
Is that history? That is 18.
18. No one else needs to roll. It was ...
Perhaps we should send that back.
All right. Alanon will grab the lantern and try to recall what he remembers was the signal that Sambalay gave back and imitate it as best as he can and do ... All
right, you do so while you're picking up the bullseye lantern. The parchment that was on it falls off, turns face up. You see a bunch of dashes and dots on it, and then some random words. And then you give that signal to the boat, and then the boat stops giving a signal.
Watch it be so like, need help, send troops.
Yeah, send troops. What happened? I was holding the paper backwards, upside down.
Yeah, you guys did really bad on that investigation check, but I still told you that there was a parchment. Unfortunately, you didn't look at it, and it has all the signals on it.
I didn't think the captain would need to know that, but
I mean, no, that's not from the captain. It's from the smugglers.
when was this?
You guys just did a history check to remember what Sambalay sent.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's from Sambalay.
whatever. You gotta give us those hints before we get like 3 beers into the episode, dude.
Dude, you failed the check, and I still said there's a piece of paper next to a bullseye lantern, and you're like, fuck it, we can't do anything.
We'll remember what it is.
I don't remember that.
Anyway,
I mean,
you send the signal, you check against the parchment, and you see that the first, what they sent you was, is it safe? And then you sent back, everything is safe. And so
Is there like a never mind?
Never mind.
Sorry, I dialed 911 by accident.
And there's only 2 other signals that are on it. They're not really important. But with that, the other boat seems placated for now. So what do you guys do? They don't seem to be acting at this point.
All right, so it doesn't look like they're launching another jolly boat out. Okay.
We obviously can't go out to meet them, and I wouldn't want to anyways.
There are no other boats on the beach, right?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I had to destroy the boat, damn. We just kidding.
We.
I mean, other than waiting
Dorian.
them out,
Yeah.
I don't build a little bonfire and camp out for a while. But other than that, I
Time to take like a short rest or something.
You're not sure. You know that it'll take them 15 to 20 minutes to get to you if they figure things out. But you can chance it. If you assume it takes them 40 to 45 minutes to figure out that something's wrong. So,
I mean, if I fight anyone else, I'm probably going down. So
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I mean,
hunker down
Your
as well. and
options
take a
are
short rest.
leave or risk a short rest or prepare yourself for combat. So, you know.
Well,
whatever
I'm
you-
gonna have to.
I'd say leave.
Short.
What'd you say?
I said probably leave. I mean, you have 2 HP.
One.
Dorian's probably 1.
I have
Yeah,
one.
Oh yeah. You have 1 HP. Dorian has probably low amount too. I think I have
yeah, I have 1.
5.
Well, we could either leave, or we could
Go
take
back
a short
to that.
rest before they get over here.
Yeah.
Be
You
prepared.
can leave. You can take a short rest. The short rest is risky, and then you can just wait and be ready for them to arrive.
Look, if we run from them now, we'll be running from them forever.
Yeah, but with more hit points probably.
Yeah, and a better chance of living.
Who here plays this game to be safe?
You got that second character built up?
I do. He's from the Muangi Expanse. Prince Czar. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do here.
I'll leave it to what you guys want to do.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Dorian, what do you think?
I mean, if we run away, what are we gonna come back? Probably not going to, right? Like,
We're not going to come back.
yeah.
But would it be forever looking over our shoulders if just one of those men on that boat survives? We'll forever be looking over our shoulders.
I say we take a quick rest and kill these fuckers.
That's what I say as well.
all right, short rest it is then.
All right, perfect. So tell me we're gonna take the short rest.
Preferably in the recesses of the cave where we could still see the shore, but where we could still remain hidden.
Okay, so I believe the best place for that is going to be the storage room. You can take a rest behind the boxes and take a short rest that way. All right, so we're going to get through our short rest, and we're going to roll some dice and see what happens next session.
Good. I don't want to
All
take.
right.
Those were horrible. The one that fell on the floor was good. This is horrible.
All right, well, I already know what's happening, so I'm going to be ready.
I'll roll up Al-Anon's other brother. Al-Anon.